Okay, this is Inspector Theater. Can I come in? Come on in, Mr. Fire. The door's open for you.
Thank you. You always make me feel so warm and welcome.
I never get tired of that joke. But this door is supposed to have a self-closing spring on it. Alright, oh, they weren't required when this house was built. No, it's supposed to have a self-closing spring on it. Oh, they don't, no, they're supposed to have most of the things you care about are on this side of the door. Should have a self-closing spring, but that's not why we're here. We're here for the garage metal panel overhead, car entry, metal panel overhead door. That's why we're here. And door opener motor. Manufactured by LiftMaster. Here's our data plate right here. And one thing that we notice is that our control button is too close to the entrance. It's supposed to be at least 5 feet from the door threshold, so little hands can't get up there. And then you're supposed to have a warning notice posted on this door, that you can read. That warning notice looks something like the one over here on this door. You're supposed to have one on the door too. This warning notice on this door, you're supposed to have some kind of facsimile, similarity, a different type of a warning notice. Could be the same one. Should have a warning notice posted on that door. Now we're coming on along here, and we see our manual door lock. That manual door lock has been decommissioned. It's got a bolt in it, so you can't lock the door accidentally and accidentally cause damage to your door. So that's what you got. Okay. Now that being said, now over here we've got another warning notice. It's like a pinch notice, spring tension notice. You're supposed to have 2 of these on the door, on the first panel, not the second panel. It's okay that it's there, I get that. You're supposed to have one right there, and you're supposed to have one over here. And we don't have one on this side of the door, so we're missing one of our spring tension notices. And you see these little brackets over here? These create reinforcement for the door panels because they're flimsy. What these are not, I wonder what that was. These are not handles. These are not pull handles for the door. We should have pull handles installed inside of the doors. Also, the optic sensors are not supposed to be higher from the sidewalk, from the ground, than 6 inches. Not supposed to be higher than 6 inches from the ground like that. So a cat could get through there or whatever. So that's another thing that we've got. How are we doing on our staples? Our staples are fine. Okay. So what do we have? Our optic sensors are too high. We do not have our spring tension notices. We do not have pull handles. Okay. We do not have a warning notice over here, and it's too low. Now, when this home was manufactured, it was not required that this light have a protective cover on it, and it does not have a protective cover on it. It wasn't required that this door opener circuit is GFCI protected, and it's not GFCI protected. Those are safety devices. Those are going to make the inspection report. Call it grandfather, call it what you will, but it wasn't required when the home was built. So what we're going to do here, I've got this baked into my inspection report, got it baked into the inspection agreement on my website, have it baked into the agreement that my dear client signed, but I do not do block tests. I have a block test that's baked in. I have copies of block tests baked into the inspection report. If the listing agent would like to show how a block test works, that's fine. That's fine. I made a business decision to do no harm. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my big old flat zombie hoof. I'm going to trudge across the tundra over here, mile after mile, and I'm going to, like a dancing fool, I'm going to break the beam. All right, and then it's going to go into safety reverse. That's what it's supposed to do. So we're coming over here. We're coming over to this button that's too low, too close to the ground. It's illuminated. It doesn't have a warning notice on it. We're going to push this button. We're going to trudge across the tundra here. Break the beam with a big old flat zombie hoof. Instant reverse. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. And then it comes over here. It's acting right. It wasn't acting right earlier. I thought I was going to show you something. Okay, let's go one step farther then. Let's see how the door is not balanced very well. It is balanced. We got this far. How about that? See if it'll sit there for a minute. Let's play with this a little more. I had an event that I cannot repeat. Well, I can't make it. There we go. Let's try it again. Just all the way down. We'll let it go all the way down. We already did the safety reverse. I know right now to you this is boring because you've seen this before, but I saw something else before I was recording, something that I'm trying to replicate. Huh. Okay. Well, if I can't repeat the problem, but I will go ahead and make notice of this. I won't even write it in the report, but it'll. At one point, it was going back and forth just about 3 times before it settled down, and it did that type of weird occurrence. It did it twice in a row, and now it hasn't done it since, and it's not doing it.